Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, it's Wim. We're back on Epic 7 technically, for a very special video today because we finally got a balance patch after the last one, which was already almost 2 months ago. Which, do you guys remember what that balance patch was? Yeah, I mean, outside of ML Vivian, last balance patch was honestly kind of a dump. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot of hope for this balance patch. I haven't read any of it, I don't know who's getting buffed right now. It just came out a few hours when I'm looking at this. So yeah, let's go. Let's do some prediction, alright guys? I'm expecting like 2 or 3 ML5. I guess Lamia for a skin, I think it's logic. Then some stuff between like FCC, Demon Mercedes, well, this kind of sucks well. I mean, there's some other ML5s that kinda sucks, but like, yeah, you get the idea. ML5s like MLK1, for example, as well. Then I expect like 3 RGB 5-star, and then I hope there is some like 4-star or 3-star that's getting buff as well. Then some artifact as per usual, I think. RGB 5-star, honestly, I have no idea. As long as it's like old units, I think that's fine. Old unit or units that really fell off. Or units that were just never good. So I hope like stuff like Brigitte would be in it. Actually, it's probably too recent for it to be in the balance pack. But yes, so I'm gonna look. So 9/12, okay. So in 2 weeks, I suppose. We got. Oh my god, I'm seeing it. Wait. So let's see. How is it cropped for you? Okay, so you can see it as well. So you can see basically what I see as well. Wow, there's 3 Moonlight 5-star. Okay. Oh my god. Judge Kisse. I mean, she did get buffed last time. Or the time after, before again. And yeah, I mean, honestly, her buff was just... who cares, honestly? She still sucks because she's so slow, so her buff making her a good opener was... who cares? She has worse base speed than any opener in the game, so yeah. Lionheart Samuel, so I guess hits that right. Nice. Honestly, I hope they'll remove her fighting speed. We'll see. Pirate Cat and Flan. I'm kinda scared, honestly, Pirate Cat and Flan, because she's already okay. And usually when they buff a okay unit, either they destroy it or they make it awesome. So hopefully it's... I mean, I guess better than her being awesome than trash. Abigail. Did she really need a buff? I mean, okay, I guess. She was alright, but I don't know if she was needing a buff. Alencia. Alencia was kinda starting to be too old compared to DDR and all those injury units, so I guess it's fair to give her a buff, but I mean some old unit would have loved that buff as well. On Shooting Star Arcates, what are they buffing here? Huh? Wait, is it the dark or the light? Shooting Star, I think that's the dark. Wait, if it's the dark, it's okay. If it's the light, it's weird. Then we have the artifact. Wait, there is only that in here. They better be good. Kinda scared like seeing this few units. Yeah, and then we've got Otherworldly Machinery. That's a free artifact, right? That's the artifact that comes with Yuna event. If you do it in the side story book, I think it's free. I think it is because I don't know how you get it otherwise. And I'm pretty sure I have it like max, so I think it's free then. And then Fan of Light and Dark. What the fuck is this artifact? I have no idea. It's a 5-star artifact. I guess we'll see when we come to it. So what I'll do it is that I'll first read and then I'll say what I think about the unit. So we'll go with Judge Kisse first. Is there some... No, okay, so it's straight up because this. So let's see. End of a field, so they remove... so it doesn't sleep and doesn't stop counter attack and doesn't increase defense anymore. Instead, what it does, it still dispel all buff. Okay, so I guess it still keeps this part. 100% chance to decrease hit chance. So they kinda went backward with this because she used to blind before. So I guess they went back with it. And 75% chance to defense back. So they basically replaced the unable to counter attack with blind, which was already here before. And increase the combat readiness of the caster by 20% per target. Oh. This skill cannot trigger cooldown attack. Soulburn ignore ER, cooldown 5 turn. And then the skill 2 is they remove damage that increase with more enemy, but they just made it do more damage overall and give less soul actually. So okay. So S2 is kinda like a weird FLDK now, with a lot of debuff on it, on a full strip. So he's a better FLDK, but he's way slower. I don't remember just, I can just check in the game. I don't think, can you guys see the game when I have it like that? No, you can't. Let's see, just say base speed. I think he's like 110 or something bad like that, no? Judge say, so it's not moving for you guys. He was 115. Okay, actually it's not that awful if you compare it to FLDK, but okay. And it's still pretty slow, but I guess, I mean, FLDK is actually 114. Wait, actually that's pretty decent. So you don't get an extra turn, but instead you get the 20% per target, so you just need there to be 4 enemies, do it all 4. Problem is that you can get cut by things like, well, Ilinav, for example, the new Ilinav, on stuff like, on other stuff that can push if you do an AoE. So yeah, you need to be worried about those. He can ignore here, but like, I mean, the blind is 100% chance, and the blind can be nice, but the defense back is not 100% chance. Okay, and it's still like a Neo reset. Wait, is he actually just better FLDK now? I feel like it's just better FLDK now. I mean, you don't get the skill null and all that FLDK, like it's another variant of FLDK, actually. Yeah, it's not that. And instead of having a full skill reset on one target, you get one turn for everybody. Okay, I actually kinda see it being used now. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think it's actually usable. I might be copying on that one, but yeah. Ignore effect resistance. You don't even need the soul band. Well, what do you build there? I guess you can just build there like a FLDK now, like just without the crit rate, so you can just go more effectiveness. Or you can go still crit rate and have a bit of damage, I guess. Yeah, depends on you. On the skill doesn't trigger a counter attack, so I guess it's nice. But the skill tree can still trigger a counter attack, so yeah. I have to worry about that. But I guess, yeah, I guess it looks kinda fine. Doesn't proc any of the bullshit healer thing. Like it doesn't trigger Trolluka or stuff like that. Because you don't do another skill. So yeah, I guess it's alright. Alright, I guess. Could have been better, but does it? No, okay, it doesn't say that base stat is changed. If honestly they change their base stat, it could be amazing. But so far, I think it's better than what it was right now. But we'll see. We'll see. So Lionheart Samia doesn't get fighting spirit on the skill 2 anymore. She doesn't get fighting spirit at the beginning. She doesn't increase combat readiness, and she doesn't get fighting spirit when she do a skill 2. And then, okay, so she still gets the 20% CR push, and she resets the skill cooldown. Okay, begins the first battle with full cooldown count and cooldown for turn. And doesn't. Okay, so they remove the fighting spirit, which is nice. I think that's absolutely what he needed. Some people might disagree, but honestly, Cipolitis was everywhere. And then if you picked Lermia and enemy just picks like Elvira, you can have 2 banner, or else Lermia just does nothing. So I guess it's alright. I honestly think it's better to have cooldown than fighting spirits for her. Because it's like having no fighting spirits really locks her out of her whole kit, so yeah. And what is it? So I guess it's like, what did they do with the fighting spirit? Is it just like, so shine? So the push is on the skill 2, it's not before anymore, right? Yeah. So what is it to, I guess it's to counter like stigma or whatever, like all those debuffs that counter combat readiness push. I think that's why it's on the skill now. I mean, alright. Yeah. And then, yeah, so the skill for skill 3 now has 4 turn cooldown, and you can't do it first turn. So you can't just make a fast Lermia on skill 3 first turn, which anyway would be kinda stupid since you wouldn't have defense buff and all that. I mean, you could do some setup where you give her defense buff and then make her fast, but I guess it's alright. I mean, it's not much, but I think honestly it works. Already removing a witness to Cipolitis is a huge deal, I think. Yeah, I think she'll be alright, honestly. Praise that, yeah, she still rely on a skill 2, which is a non-attack skill to do her thing. Yeah, which makes her kind of weak against Politis on Selene still, but I mean, what unit is that weak to Selene plus Politis nowadays? Like, yeah, a lot of units have none skill. So yeah, I mean, it's alright, nothing crazy, but it's what he definitely needed. At least he will see some play now. Pirate Captain flat, so let's see, I'm kinda scared of that one, I won't lie. Oh, it's that small, okay. So, Pirate Captain Flan, he decreased defense for 1 turn on the skill 1. Instead of stealing 1 buff, he doesn't get 1 more turn with Slowburn. Instead, he gets more chance to defense break on. It's for 2 turns with a Slowburn of 10 instead of 20. He loses 50% effectiveness, and he doesn't clear damage. On Hunt doesn't like do a surpush. Instead, he gets crit hit resistance by 70%. And if enemy has a buff, he gets skill 2. On the skill 2, he grants Pillage, which is a new buff from what I'm seeing, and increase effectiveness to all allies for your turn. After attacking, still 1 buff from the attacker, applies to heroes only. Okay, so first off, the skill 1, very interesting because if you guys have ever played Roaming Warrior Leo, the 4-star that can do bombs, he has a defense break on his detonate skill, and the defense break actually does increase the damage of detonate bombs. So interesting actually. Though the skill 2, I have a mixed feeling about it. Sure, you still get the 50% effectiveness through the buff that you get from time to pillage. But it's a buff, so you can get strip, and it means that you have to waste your first turn to get it. So first turn you won't get the extra 50% effectiveness, which is usually when you need it the most. And instead, he kinda rely on RNG instead of like having base like damage reduce from this. No, you kinda have to rely on RNG with the 70% crit hit resistance. Which is kinda weird because now it makes her really good with Candy, which kinda weird since they are enemy in the lore. So I mean, alright, yeah, I guess she's nice with Candy, no? Despite being enemies, that's weird. And time to pillage after attacking, still 1 buff. So she applies it to everyone, so everyone can steal 1 buff. After attacking, still 1 buff applies to everyone only. It doesn't say like no dual, no counter or stuff like that. So if you have a Belian on counter with pillage, she can steal a shit ton of buff, no? Like, yeah, am I understanding that's right? Like, yeah, if Belian gets like pillage or anything with AoE, like you steal 1 buff from everyone, no? Is that not how it works? We'll see when it comes to play, but it's actually interesting. So, when the enemy has a buff after using the skill time to pillage, once every 3 turns. So it means that turn 1 you're gonna proc it, right? If enemy has a buff, which they most likely will, like either immunity or barrier at turn 1, if you skill 3. So if you skill 3 you don't strip, because it didn't change the skill 3 at all. Okay, I like it and don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's like RNG now to good damage on her. But at the same time I can see it being used. And Pillage seems interesting. So just like Lermia, she's again weak to Selene Politis. Especially know that like the skill, like you're just gonna get it first, and like you can't just before you could just skill 3. Skill 3, and then when you get your next turn you stun the Politis so she doesn't poke skill 2, and then if you have good damage you could also maybe kill the Selene before she poke and cleans herself. Yeah, no, you can't do that. No, you're just gonna, unless you bomb turn 1. Yeah, I guess you can still kinda deal with Politis that way, but yeah, kinda weird situation, I won't lie, but okay. I don't read all this because like it's a lot of nonsense most of the time. I don't really understand the logic sometimes. Anyway, Abigail, so what does it do? So now skill 2 dispel all debuff from the target, okay. And the skill 3 doesn't injure anymore. And instead it dispel all buff and increase effectiveness of this attack by 50%. Why is it not green here? Okay, I don't know why, but okay. Oh, what? Okay, so dispel all debuff from the target, it's nice, because now it means that anti-buff won't just screw the person that's standing behind, protected by Abigail, which is nice. On increase effectiveness of this attack by 50%, it's kinda nice, it's like, it's Brig, right, that has this on the skill tree, so you can just build there like with either 0 effectiveness or just 50, so you have like 100, and yeah, you will have pretty good chance to dispel on if you and if you have the E that defense break, it's extra chance, I guess, with the effectiveness. Alright, small buff, but honestly, nice for Abigail. I think she's fine. Kinda sad that she lost the injury, because now it means that she against Laia it's kinda weird, but anyway. Alencia, so let's see, what did they do with this? So they changed the soul burn, increase effectiveness on defense break, and now it's just increase effectiveness on ignore effect resistance. Oh my god. But it's 1 turn though. Only. So you need someone to follow up. Okay. Noble Blood increase crit chance. No. Okay. Free 20%. On Trample doesn't injure anymore. Wait, what? On Monday doesn't give 50% effectiveness anymore. What? Okay. So what does Trample do now? Increase combat radius of the caster by 15%, and when attacking inflicts injury. Oh, so Manzai now does the injury. So you do injury regardless on all your attack. Okay. That, oh my god, you got like my answer is an injury, so like a skill 1 into a skill 2 is basically almost full injury unit, like, yeah, damn. Wow. So you get free 20. Oh my god, it's actually annoying the free 20%. No, I have to re-gear my answer. Okay. An increased combat radius. Okay, I mean, nice. And the ignore here means that if you have someone to follow up, it's like guaranteed to have a different break. Alright, I can see it being used. Kinda sad that you lose a 50% effectiveness, because now it means that you really rely on the soul burn to ignore ER. But I guess you can get around it, and even without the defense break, like, you'll still stack a good amount of injury, I think. So I guess it's alright. And it also means that now he injured on the skill tree, even without injury sets. So that's nice. Very nice. And then, oh, there's a E with it. Which one is it? Increase effectiveness. And now the skill tree does AoE pack back 20%. Alright. I mean, okay. So they really remove all the effectiveness from your kit, I guess. I mean, I don't think that's even the E that I'm using on there, and I don't know if anyone was using that one, so okay, I don't think that's changed a lot. No, so the last unit, Moonlight Takates, so the dark one, it seems, yeah, it's the dark one with immortality and stuff like that. So before it was one immortality on 2 random buff, now it's increased attack on immortality, and if the target isn't dead, it's attack on immortality for the return. Okay, so it's guaranteed to have attack buff. I don't know what was the list of random buff before, but I think having guaranteed attack is just straight up better. So are we gonna see a comeback of the meme comps of like K1 plus Moonlight Takates? I mean, those are very fun to watch in fights, I won't lie. So we'll see if we see those who come back on works. Could be interesting. Then the skill tree, it dispels all debuff now. Okay, I mean, nice. The artifact, so otherworldly machinery. I mean, okay, I'll just watch in the game. Do I? This is a Yuna artifact, right? Let's see. Oh no, I don't have it max. So is it a free artifact actually? Wait, you can see it in the Book of Memory. Yeah, right. Which one is the Yuna one? There is a Yuna one, right? Rengar Chaotic Festival. Oh yeah, so you can get it from this. I'm seeing it. So I guess I just didn't get them all, so I don't have it max limit back. Okay. So now it just is straight up better with just 10% extra crit rate. And it still does like the 16% increase damage on AoE. Okay, I mean, nice. And then Fan of Light on Dark. What the fuck is this artifact? After using a non-attack skill twice. Oh, it's Amid artifact, right? With, yeah, crit damage buff. Okay. So what is it now? It's still the push, and it's just 100% chance to grant crit damage. No. Okay, I guess even if you don't have it at plus 30, it's still more chance overall. Like it was 35 to 70, now it's 50 to 100. So I guess if it's logical, then at plus 15 it's 70% chance. So now with just a plus 15 of this artifact, you have more chance than a plus 31 from before. So I guess that's nice. No more chance for crit damage. Problem is that only Hamid really use this artifact, and only Hamid really I mean, some people do use it and have pretty good chance with it. So I guess, yeah, that's alright. But yeah. I mean, okay, guys. What do you guys think honestly about this balance patch? I think it's alright. There's been worse, definitely, in the history of the game. Especially if you compare it to the last one. There's been better as well. There is nothing crazy amazing. Like, I don't think any of those units right here are gonna be giga impactful in the meta. Maybe Pirate Captain Flan if with the pillage buff it really becomes good. I don't know, but honestly, like I say, really depends. I'll try out with my Eflidica gear. We'll see. It will be fun. Since he has basically the same base speed, we'll see. Leonard Samia, I mean, will become better, but he won't be that amazing. Pirate Cat and Flan, I'm not sure, honestly. I have no idea. I don't use her, so I have no idea. Plus, he kinda needs a plus 30 limited artifact to work, so I think most people don't really care about this, honestly. On Abigail Alancia seems alright. Shooting Star Gates, I guess, is nice if you use it with Kairon or I think American also kinda works with it from what I remember. Although the machinery is just a free-to-play buff, so it's nice. On Fan of Light and Dark, I mean it's niche, but sure, why not? Overall, yeah, I think it's a good patch. Hopefully it's next one is gonna be as good or if not better. We'll see in 2 months, and hopefully it's the beginning of a good announce for Pixelman, because if you guys didn't see recently the news, I mean not the news, but like yeah, Pixelman is not really doing great community-wise. I'm not going to go fully into detail, but yeah. So hopefully this plus tomorrow announce, for those who don't remember, they delayed the announce for the updates preview to tomorrow, which is also the date of the E7 WC finals. So hopefully that's going to be great. Hopefully I have a lot of hope right now seeing this battle pass balance patch. I have a lot of hope that tomorrow we're gonna get as well good teaser for stuff to come towards the end of the year, or even maybe next year. I really hope because yeah, I mean I don't want Epic7 to die. I've been playing this game for 6 years now, so yeah, would be kinda mad if I had to quit because just the game is unplayable. But yeah, I mean, so far we'll see what goes tomorrow. I'll probably not be able to talk about the news tomorrow, sadly, or I'll be able to do it, but kinda late since I have stuff to do tomorrow. But I guess we'll leave on that. We'll leave on this pretty nice balance patch overall. Hope you guys liked it, and hope you guys are ready for in 2 weeks to be using those units, because I'll definitely be. Alright guys, bye.